Alright. Ready?
Dogs, one of man's best friends and the most beloved animal in the world. Dogs are always loyal to their owners and brighten up their day no matter what. However, because of their mischievous tendencies, dogs can get dirty and will not clean themselves up due to their lack of thumbs.
Not alive. Ready?
Because of this, they will not be able to brush themselves or trim their nails.
Come here. Charlie, come. Charlie, come.
That is where dog paws come in. This is Tina's Dog Parlor Company, the dog grooming business my family go to whenever Charlie needs to be groomed. It is a service that I myself appreciate immensely. However, I learned that the practice of cleaning other people's dogs is made fun of a lot, and that people think it is an easy job to do. Others say that compared to veterinarians, dog parlors do not deserve that much credit for being a barbershop for dogs. However, as I interviewed the owner of the business and its customers, you will see how important dog parlors are to society and how hard it is to clean dogs and make sure that they are healthy.
Hi, my name is Tina. Welcome to My Best Friend Grooming and Fair Lawn. A little bit of history about myself. I started grooming with my mom, who also is a groomer, probably at the age of 10. I've been literally grooming hands-on since I'm 15, and that's about 35 plus years. We've been in Fair Lawn for about 35 years. We were at a different location but on the same street, and running a business is technically not easy. We do love dogs. One of our slogans for our business is we have warm hearts for cold noses.
So, you've been doing this since you were 15. What made you or your mother pursue this career?
My dad gifted my mom with a poodle before I was born, about 2 years before I was born. And she had this big, fluffy, beautiful poodle, and when she took it to the groomer for the very first time, they handed her back away. The dog was so incredibly matted. She did not know. She was only brushing like the top of the coat. So when they gave her back her dog, because it was totally pelted, she never wanted her dog to look like that again. So that's how she started her grooming career.
What is the typical price that customers pay for you to clean their dogs?
Okay, our normal grooming price starts at around $65. Obviously, it's going to be a little more for bigger dogs, maybe a tiny bit less for smaller dogs, depending on what they need done. But your typical price in and around this area is about $65 starting. Then if there's extras, say your dog has fleas, so the dog needs extra brushing, then you would add on extra price for the work that has to be done.
Okay. And would you say it is your expenses cheaper or more expensive than taking your dog to the veterinarian for a checkup?
Well, I believe that dogs absolutely have to go to the vet for a checkup. But having your dog groomed regularly, your groomer can pick up on things you may not know that is existing in your animal. Saying the groomer may find a lump somewhere that you didn't know existed. I've saved a couple of dogs by finding lumps and bumps that they were able to have removed because it could have been a more serious problem.
Before we continue on with our interview with Tina, let's ask other dog owners if dog parlors are really important for both dogs and society. What is your name and what is your dog's name?
Heather Maggio, and I have two dogs, Gino and Mia.
Oh.
Hi, my name is Colin Duffy. I'm the father of Liam, and this is my dog Charlie. She's a year-old poodle mix.
My name is Maria Capomachini, and I love dogs probably more than I love people.
Do you go to a dog parlor?
I do not anymore, but I used to. The previous dog that we had was a Pomeranian, so we used to, her name was Demi, and yes, we used to have to bring her to get groomed quite often.
How do you take care of her? Like, how do you trim her nails, cut her hair, check for any illnesses? How do you do that?
She gets her yearly visit to the vet. Anytime she's sick, we bring her to the vet. But hair-wise and nail-wise. We take her to a groomer once a month, and depending on how bad she is, $75. It's well worth it. She does the nails. She gives her a bath. She combs her. She checks her for everything.
Do they always find like teas, fleas, or other conditions your dog gets? Medical issues?
You know what? They never found fleas on her, but they always checked everything between her paws, her ears, even her mouth they checked. I don't know if your groomer did that, but this groomer did. But I will say this, with Tito, my current dog, I think a groomer would have been beneficial because we found out he has ear mites, and a groomer might have picked up on that quicker than I did.
Do you think dog groomers should continue to be a part of society, and how important do you think they are?
I do think they should, because for me it's very important. I have one dog who's long hair, so he can get mad at if I don't have him groomed. And we did attempt to groom him once by ourselves with a buzzer. Did not go well. And the other one has long black nails, so I'm afraid to clip her quick. So I would prefer that somebody who's more familiar with where their quick is cut her nails. So for me, it's a necessity.
Dog groomers are like everything else. You know, you're gonna cut your own hair. You go to a barber, right? You go to the barber shop. They get extra care. They get, like I said, they get the nails, they get the hair, they get combed, they get bathed, they get expressed, which is kind of a gross thing, but
They go the extra mile, is what you're
yes,
saying.
they do things I wouldn't want to do. So, and I'm sure you would want to do that.
Which one is more expensive, dog parlors or veterinarians? And which one do you think gets the most work done?
I think the veterinarian's definitely more expensive. But I have dog insurance on both of them because they do tend to have emergencies more than cats do. I also have 2 cats, so I do have insurance on them. Although I do know that to cut their nails, it costs me the same at the groomer or at the vet, but I did bring the cat to the groomer to get shaved because he needed to be sedated, and that cost me a lot more than the groomer. A lot more, significantly more.
So, dog parlors better than veterinarians.
Price-wise, yes.
Yes. Well, they are important. And again, going back to Demi with expressing the dog. I don't think many owners can do that, clipping the nails. If you clip them too short, they could bleed. Again, their ears, things like that. We may not pick up on things that they do. They're very instrumental in being a good dog owner.
We now return to our interview with Tina. Would you say that the dog grooming industry is very unappreciated in society?
I don't want to say unappreciated, but I don't want to say quote unquote underappreciated, but being clients aren't there for the entire process, they really don't know. They just know they're handing their pet off and they're getting their pet back and it smells good. But the step-by-step procedures they don't see. Maybe if they knew what the step-by-step procedures were, we would be a little more appreciated. As far as like saying a woman who goes to have her nails done, you're sitting there, you're watching the tech do everything she needs to do. Our stuff is behind the scenes, so you don't know. Hey, Charlie's not in the mood today. Tina just got bit because Charlie said, I was up all night, I had a tummy ache, and I didn't know that because that happened at home. So, yes, I feel, for the most part, my clients are very appreciative. But yes, some days you feel like you're unappreciative.
Yes, what keeps you cleaning dogs' butts?
And it's so true. I didn't want to get into that, but I love doing what I do. I've watched my mom do it. My mom is now retired. My daughter now is taking the gauntlet, so to speak. She wanted to be a chef, and then she realized that this is where she needed to be. But I love the animals, number one. I like to make them look cute. I like to shock the owners with different hairstyles and oh my God, my dog looks so cute. To me, when you appreciate me, I appreciate you even more.
Alright,
thank you for this interview. You're doing a great service to the world.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.